Speaking test instructions. There are 8 tasks in speaking test. The speaking test is about 15 to 20 minutes. The speaking test is the last part of the CELPIP test. Sample answers for all the tasks are given after each task completes. Time is up. Start speaking now.
Honestly, I think cooking at home is the better choice, especially if you're trying to save money and eat healthier. Eating out is fun once in a while, but it adds up fast, and you don't always know what's in your food. When you cook at home, you control the ingredients, the portion sizes, and it's usually way cheaper. Plus, you can meal prep for the week, which saves you time and stress. I know it can feel like a lot of effort, especially if you're not super confident in the kitchen, but you don't need to be a chef. Just learn a few basic recipes and build from there. That said, it's also totally okay to treat yourself once or twice a week. Balance is key. But overall, if you're thinking long-term, cooking at home is definitely the smarter move.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
A time when I had to learn something quickly was at my previous job, when a coworker suddenly went on sick leave and I had to take over her responsibilities. She was managing the company's monthly financial report, which I had never handled before. The deadline was just 3 days away, and I had to figure it out fast. I started by reviewing her notes and asking my manager for guidance. I also stayed late at the office for 2 nights to watch training videos and double-check my work. It was definitely stressful, but I stayed organized and focused on one step at a time. In the end, I completed the report on time, and it was accurate. My manager appreciated my effort, and I felt proud for rising to the challenge. That experience showed me how capable I can be under pressure, and it gave me the confidence to take on more responsibilities later on.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
This image shows a cheerful family visiting a large public aquarium. In the center, we see 2 parents and their 2 children standing in front of a massive glass tank. A large shark is swimming just above them, and the whole family looks fascinated and excited. The mother on the left is pointing upward, probably trying to draw her kids' attention to the shark or something else nearby. The 2 children in the middle, a boy and a girl, are standing close together, watching the sea life with big smiles. The father, on the right, is also smiling and enjoying the moment with his family. Inside the tank, we can see several fish, plants, and rocks, all surrounded by a soft blue glow that creates a peaceful underwater atmosphere. The whole scene captures a fun and memorable family outing, full of curiosity and shared excitement.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
In the next few minutes, I think the family will continue exploring the aquarium and visit other tanks nearby. The children, who seem very excited, might ask questions about the shark or point to other fish they find interesting. The mother, who is already pointing toward the tank, may read out information from nearby signs or displays to help the kids learn more. The shark might swim deeper into the tank, and another sea creature like a stingray or a large fish could come closer to the glass, grabbing the family's attention again. The father might take out his phone to snap a photo of the kids in front of the tank as a memory. After this, the family may move on to another section, like the jellyfish or penguin exhibit, and continue enjoying their day together. It looks like they're having a fun, relaxing, and educational experience that they'll likely remember for a long time.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I know using free streaming sites sounds like an easy way to save money, but I really believe Stream Plus Premium is a much smarter and safer choice. Free websites are full of ads, the video quality is poor, and there's always a risk of viruses or even legal trouble. That's not something I want to deal with just to watch a show. Stream Plus Premium, on the other hand, offers excellent value. For just $15 a month, I get access to a huge library of movies and exclusive content in 4K quality. Plus, I can download shows and watch offline, which is great when I'm traveling. It's completely ad-free, so I can enjoy uninterrupted viewing. Overall, the safety, quality, and convenience make it absolutely worth the small monthly cost.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
Hey guys, I just want to say I'm really sorry about the food situation tonight. I placed the order well in advance, thinking it would all arrive on time and complete, but clearly, something went wrong. It showed up nearly 45 minutes late, and as you saw, half the items are missing, including the drinks and two of the main dishes. I already called the restaurant to report the problem and they said they're looking into it. In the meantime, I'm going to order something else locally so we're not just sitting here hungry. I know it's frustrating, you came over expecting dinner, and I hate that this happened while you're my guests. I'll cover everything, of course. Thanks for being patient, and I promise next time, I'll go old school and just cook. Hi, I'd like to report an issue with a recent order. I placed an online delivery earlier this evening, order number 3472, for a small group gathering. The order was not only over 40 minutes late, but it also arrived incomplete. We were missing multiple items, including two main dishes, a side, and all of the drinks. I double-checked the receipt and it clearly shows everything was paid for, so I believe there was a mistake either in the kitchen or during delivery. I'd really appreciate it if you could look into this. Ideally, I'd like the missing items delivered or a refund issued for the ones we didn't receive. I've used your service many times and usually have a great experience, so I hope this can be resolved. Thank you for your help.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
I prefer living in the city for several reasons. First, the city offers more convenience and accessibility. Everything I need, like grocery stores, restaurants, public transportation, and entertainment, is usually close by. This saves time and makes daily life easier, especially if I don't have a car. Second, I enjoy the variety of things to do in the city. There are always events, cultural activities, and places to explore, like museums, theaters, and parks. I like having lots of options for how to spend my free time. On the other hand, I know the countryside is quieter and more peaceful, which can be nice for relaxing. But personally, I prefer the energy and opportunities the city provides. Also, I like meeting new people and experiencing different cultures, and cities tend to be more diverse. To sum up, while the countryside has its benefits, I find city life more exciting and convenient, which is why I prefer living in the city.
Time is up. Start speaking now.
In this unusual scene, there is a man dressed in a formal business suit riding a unicycle on a busy city street. Usually, people wear business attire when they are walking or driving cars, but it is quite surprising to see someone riding a unicycle, especially in such formal clothes. It looks like he might be heading to work or an important meeting, but instead of a car or public transport, he chose this very unconventional way to travel. What makes this situation unusual is the contrast between the formal outfit and the playful, almost circus-like activity of riding a unicycle. It's not something you'd expect in a professional setting, especially in the middle of a busy urban area. If I were there, I would find it both amusing and impressive because riding a unicycle requires a lot of balance and skill. I would be curious about why he chose this mode of transport. Is it to save money, be eco-friendly, or just for fun? Overall, this unusual sight would definitely catch my attention and make my day more interesting.